Most fitness coaches think that you need tens of thousands of followers before you can even dream about selling your programs. Now, that's the biggest lie in the industry. YouTube is actually the easiest way to sell programs. Even if you're just starting out, you don't need clout, you don't need any blue check marks, and you definitely do not need to go viral. My name is Ahmed and I work as a senior editor for the #1 PT business in the GCC. And in this video, I want to break down exactly how to structure your YouTube channel in a way that it sells your programs on autopilot. The problem is most of your fitness coaches are grinding on Instagram or TikTok, pumping out reels, chasing trends, posting every single day. But your DMs are still dry, or worse, they're filled with people asking for free help or looking for cheap entertainment. And of course, lots of I'll think about it instead of potential clients that are actually interested. Think of it, these huge platforms are built for entertainment, right? You're on a hamster wheel, constantly feeding the algorithm just to stay relevant. And sadly enough, most of the content coaches are putting out right now are similar to each other, as they're either posting pure value dumps with no call to action, a random workout with no story or context, and most importantly, they just try to push as many reels as humanly possible, thinking it will drive sales. Yes, your page will grow, but that does not translate to money. But here's the good news. If you understand what I'm about to show you, you can step off that hamster wheel as I'll explain why YouTube is the platform most coaches are ignoring and how it can turn into your #1 client acquisition tool. Let's jump in. Okay, so how do you sell your programs through YouTube? This is gonna be something that's extremely valuable. And before we start, don't forget to go bring your coffee, cup of tea, whatever that is. I have my water with mint. It's kind of too healthy, but prepare yourself, guys. Get your notes, get ready because it's gonna be value packed. We're gonna be going through a lot of small details that I want you guys to note down. And that's it. Let's get started. So, how do you sell your fitness program through YouTube? Why YouTube is the ultimate lead engine? I want you to understand why YouTube is different. One video does not just live for a day, it can bring leads for months, even years. Think about it, right? One single video can potentially bring you leads for years to come, and your efforts compound. Unlike Instagram, YouTube is a search engine. People do not come here to scroll, they come here looking for specific solutions. Examples: how to lose belly fat, how to train when you're busy, and the best workouts for women over 40. Now, that means that the viewers are already problem aware. They want answers, they're motivated, and if your video positions you as the solution, look at this is really important. If the video positions you as a solution, then they are already ready to invest. Now, compare that to Instagram. You're interrupting someone's feed while they're watching dog videos. When someone goes into Instagram, they're just looking for entertainment. They're not looking to solve a specific problem like YouTube. So on YouTube, they literally searched for the help. Who do you think is more likely to buy? Like, logically speaking, if someone is looking for a solution for a specific problem and they go on YouTube, then that kind of person is already looking for a solution and they're already looking to invest in that specific solution. So that's why YouTube is superior to Instagram. Now, I'll break down the exact structure that makes a video convert, because it's not just about posting, it's about posting the right kind of video edited in the right way. Look at this. We're gonna go into this more in detail later on, but this is so important, guys. Edited in the right way. Like, there's a specific methodology that I follow. I call it the conversion-based editing, but it's really important to not only find the right videos, but also edit it in the right way. So, conversion-based method. Oh, I was just talking about it. So we have here conversion-based editing methodology. This is a secret sauce. The conversion-based methodology involves treating your YouTube channel not as a place for random entertaining content, but as a 24/7 sales system that pre-qualifies prospects while you sleep. Pre-qualifies prospects while you sleep. So the fundamental shift is moving from optimizing for maximum views, like a content creator, to optimizing for qualified prospects and client acquisition, like a business owner. This is the mindset or the shift that you need to change. We're not looking for views. We're looking for qualified prospects. And when you make content on Instagram that is aimed to go viral, you're aiming towards everyone. You're not targeting a specific niche or a specific audience that you need to convert. See the difference. That's what makes it. That's what you need to focus on. Prospects. You need money. We need cash. We don't care about views or likes. We just care about people being interested on a specific solution that we offer, and we care about helping these kind of people, that specific audience that we are targeting. So how do we make that shift? First, we have authority positioning. You must deliberately narrow your focus until you become the expert for one specific outcome. You should not target everyone, guys. Please don't target everyone. Target a specific niche. For example, now I'm only targeting the fitness niche, the fitness coaches specifically that are selling programs only. So I don't just target any coach. No, I target specific coaches that sell programs, that are already selling programs, and they wanna be able to scale that. They wanna be able to sell more. Those are the people that I'm targeting right now, and that's where I can provide value the most. That's why picking a small niche, or not even necessarily small, just like picking a specific type of audience that you can target to the most to the most or to the best of your capabilities, that's where you are gonna see the most or the best results. Okay, let's continue. So this is the authority positioning formula I use. By the way, this is how you can find your target audience, let's say. Yeah, so I help specific type of person achieve a specific type of valuable outcome using this unique mechanism. So this is where this is the people that you're targeting, and this is what you provide in your specific way, adding that specific personal touch as a coach. So a lot of you coaches are just targeting the same people, so they're seeing the same exact offer multiple times. So that's why it's really tough to close or to sell more programs, because everyone's targeting the same people. And losing weight or gaining muscle is just too broad. Like, you need to have a specific angle. That's where your unique mechanism comes in, and that's what's gonna make or break your program. This creates instant relevance and establishes authority quickly. 2. Targeting intent. I want you to focus on creating keyword content that targets specific terms your ideal clients are actively searching for when they are ready to buy or solve a problem. When viewers search for a specific solution and find your content, they are much more prone to purchasing your service. So you need to study who you're targeting. You need to study your audience, and you need to know what kind of language they speak, and take specific keywords and implement it in your content when you script write your videos. This makes them more prone to purchasing your actual program. So now that we're done from targeting intent or from adding keywords, we go to giving away your methodology. You must give away your complete methodology, or about, let's say, 98% of what you know. This transparency builds massive trust and demonstrates your expertise. And I've highlighted trust here because this is the most important variable that's gonna make or break you scaling or selling your program. So trust is our aim. We need to make people like and trust us when they watch us, and that's extremely important. Prospects who consume extensive, valuable free content think, if this is what they share for free, imagine what their paid versions like. That's what you need to aim for. You need to give them so much free value that they're gonna be thinking, oh, the paid version or the paid program is gonna be 100 times more valuable. Because if that's what they're giving us for free, then the paid program is gonna be 100 times better. So that's what you need to make them think. That's what's gonna help you convert the most amount of people from your target, from your specific target audience. For the buyer's journey complexity acknowledgement, your content should move the prospect through a 4-phase journey. We have 4 phases. 1. Problem discovery. They search YouTube for solutions, not entertainment. We know that. Two, solution research. They find your video and see you as a credible authority. Implementation attempt. They try to implement your methodology themselves. And reality check and complexity acknowledgement. They encounter the complexity and realize they need it done for them, prompting them to contact you. So even if they try to implement all the free value you give them, there's going to be some kind of complexity in your paid program that they don't know about. And they're going to be seeking you specifically to help them out with that specific complexity. That's where you sell programs. That's where your paid version comes in. So don't get scared that, oh, I'm gonna be giving all my free value away and then they're not gonna be buying my paid version. No. Even if they implement all the free value, there's gonna be some things that they would love you to help them with. And that's where they're gonna come back and buy or purchase your program. Okay, so here we go to creating a strategic content calendar. The videos that you are going to be making should not exist in isolation, but work together as a complete system following a specific rotation, which ensures continuous attraction, authority building, and proof. So here's the three most important types of videos you should be implementing in your channel. We have the action-based how-to videos, we have the educational, the why, and you have the social proof, conversion. So action-based is highly searchable, step-by-step tutorial. For example, how to get 30 sales calls per month from YouTube. And the purpose of the in the funnel is it's the top of the funnel, so it's like a discovery kind of video, and it attracts new prospects searching for solutions. So these kind of people, they don't necessarily know you, but they're trying to find a solution for their specific problem. Educational, the why, is positioning pieces that educate viewers on concepts or industry insights. For example, why the old way of doing YouTube does not work anymore. The purpose of this is going to be reframing false beliefs and builds your unique perspective and angle. Lastly, we have the social proof, and this is the actual results shown through client interviews and case study breakdowns. The purpose of this is that it separates you from the other experts by showing proof and shortening the sales cycle. So this is where you're going to be separating yourself from the other coaches. And this is where getting the actual or showing the results that you've gotten for other people through your unique mechanism is going to make you stand out from the crowd. By the way, if you want to have this sheet for yourself, go to the first link down below. But before you go, let's finish this, as we'll be talking about the 4 phases that will make or break your video. Bonus, the free course video mega course. This is a long, in-depth video where you give away everything you know about your main topic, acting as your primary lead magnet. It could be a 5, 6, or even a 10-hour video, giving away all the valuable info you know about your specific unique angle, aimed towards your specific audience. Okay, making and editing videos that sell. Videos that sell are structured to maximize viewer retention and push qualified prospects towards booking a call or accessing your free course. We split it into 4 phases. We have script writing, thumbnail creation, production, which is the filming phase, and post-production, which is the editing phase. Let's start with script structure. A. Now that we have the video idea ready, we jump into the script. So we have 2 ways. Let me add the W here. So we have 2 ways of scripting the video. You either, 1, write it word for word and read it off a screen, which is recommended initially, or 2, write only the hook word for word and use bullet points to film the rest of your video, if you're comfortable talking in front of a camera. This comes back to you depending on how comfortable you are talking in front of a camera. Your script can be written and structured in hundreds or even thousands of ways, but all you need to know is that your video should include these 3 elements. So we have the hook, intro, which is a word for word. It's around 30 seconds max. The goal of your hook is to immediately confirm the promise made in the title and to establish credibility. So it should weave in quick social proof. It could be like specific numbers, specific results, or time frames early on. Next, we have the body, and this will weave in social proof, which you will be sprinkling case studies and results throughout the video, not just at the end. You should also be selling the next section. So each section, when you're done with it, the last line should be selling the next one. It's like a tease upcoming points to maximize retention. And finally, we have complexity acknowledgement, which will include a section that highlights the complications involved, showing viewers why they need your help. Finally, we have a call to action, CTA, and this is a strategic placement. You need to make sure where to place it strategically. Most people, what they do is they only place it at the end. When we're doing long form, it's not like short form. People sometimes mistake it to short form, especially people that are coming, like you guys, like coaches are coming from Instagram. They're just, okay, they're programmed to only put a CTA at the end. Guys, when we're making a long form video, it's gonna be 10 to 15 minutes. And you can't just put one call to action at the end. It's not enough. You need to sprinkle call to actions throughout the video. I recommend you can put it mid video, which is around the 30 to 50 mark. You can place the first CTA here as many viewers drop off later. It should be small, discreet, and offer additional value, often linking to the free course video, the mega course that we've talked about previously. Or you could put it as well, and actually not or, you need to also put it at the end, at the outro, as you usually do on Instagram. And this is going to be reminding the viewer about the main call to action and tell them precisely what to do and where to go. For example, go at the first link in the description if you want X, Y, and Z. Now, B, we go to thumbnail optimization. Let's talk about thumbnails because this is literally the difference between someone clicking or scrolling right past you. Most coaches think that thumbnails are just a design thing. Wrong. Your thumbnail is your first sales pitch. If the thumbnail does not sell the click, your video will never get watched, and all the efforts you put into creating that video will be for nothing. You need to focus on speed and clarity. People look at the thumbnail for less than 3 seconds. If they can't instantly understand what the video is about, then they're gone. So when you're designing your thumbnail, ask yourself, if someone saw this for 1 second, would they get it? If the answer is maybe, then it's already too confusing. We have then text and contrast. Your thumbnail text should be 4 words or less. Why? Because of the small screens. Most viewers are on their phones, especially iPhones. So you need big, bold text, high contrast colors, and thick outlines and shadows. So it pops even when the thumbnail is tiny. If you have to squint to read it, change it. There are a few proven elements that get more clicks. We have the bright thumbnails, which most people use YouTube in dark mode, so dark thumbnails disappear. That's why bright stands out. And then you need to show your face. Human faces naturally grab attention, plus it builds brand recognition and people start clicking because it's you. Then we need to use numbers. Digits like $5,000 or 7 days get more clicks than writing words. Numbers trigger curiosity. They look more concrete and more specific, which is more clickable. Now we go to production, which is the filming phase. Now let's talk about production, and don't worry, this part is way simpler than people think. The goal of production is professional quality, not perfection. We're not trying to make a Hollywood movie, we're trying to keep the viewers watching. So, we have equipments. You do not need a fancy camera, your phone is more than enough, as long as your lighting is good. And audio is more important than video quality. People will forgive slightly average visuals, but if the video sucks, they click off instantly. So if you don't have a mic, please invest in one because that's gonna make or break your video. And also, if you don't have any kind of lights, then simply sit in front of a window. Boom. It's free natural light and it looks amazing. Now, when we come to recording, it's all about how you show up on camera because presentation is how you're perceived is way more important than the equipments. Although, let's be honest, like you need equipment, but you need to try to work with what you have right now. Like even if you have a phone, an iPhone, it's more than enough. I've shot the hook, which we've seen earlier with my phone. It's just all about lighting. You need to properly light it. I need to properly know how to composition the frame in a way that it just looks nice. So you don't need like thousands of dollars in equipments, cameras, and all of that. So okay, presentation is really important. We have energy that's slightly higher than normal. The camera kills about 20% of your energy, so exaggerate a little. Don't fake it. Just be more alive than usual. So just talk as you usually talk, but just put more effort and energy into it, and you're gonna be fine. Talk to one person and not to everyone. I actually often do this mistake. When you talk on camera, just talk like you're talking to a friend, to a specific person, not to everyone. And that's gonna make it more personalized. So imagine your ideal client sitting right in front of you. Speak like you're helping them one on one. It instantly makes you sound more natural and trustworthy. Use your hands. When your hands move, your face becomes more expressive, your voice gets more dynamic, and if your hands are dead, your delivery feels dead. That's why you might see me like just breakdancing, but it's just it's the body language plays a lot, in front of the camera. Stand or sit upright. Good posture is equal to Good posture equals confident tone. Slouching makes your voice sound tired. Check your tone. Don't stay at the same energy level the whole time. So imagine me talking like, "Hello guys, today we're gonna be talking about this and also this and then that and then this." You need to go up and down. That's what's gonna make you sound more energetic as well. Move between calm, intense, curious, or storytelling. That emotional variety keeps people locked in. Smile when it makes sense. A small smile changes your entire vibe. Like you feel more confident and the audience feels more connected. Bottom line, your delivery sells the message. Your facial expression, tone, and hand movements and energy determine if people trust you. Again, trust, guys, trust. Production isn't just about recording the video, it's performing the message and delivering it in the right manner. And then finally, we have the post production, which is the editing phase or editing for conversion. Now, this is where the magic happens. Editing is not just about cutting clips, editing is where you build trust and sell without actually selling. Here's how: you edit for retention. The only goal in editing is to keep the viewer watching, because the longer they watch, the more they trust you. And people only buy from people they trust. Again, trust. This is the third time that we've been covering this topic, but trust is the most important aspect to selling any kind of product or service. Two, we have delivery is more important than perfection. A passionate, slightly imperfect delivery will always outperform a perfect, robotic, boring video. Don't edit the life out of it. Keep the energy, keep the personality, and keep it human. 3. High value to minute ratio. Every minute should deliver value. No fluff, no rambling, no filler. When people feel like, damn, this video is packed, they'll binge your channel and they'll trust your expertise and eventually they'll buy. So remember, first you get the video idea right, which is the most important part, and then the thumbnail scripting and production sets the stage. And finally, editing sets the experience. One gets them to watch and the other gets them to stay. And together, they get viewers to trust you enough to buy. That's how you start generating traffic. Next comes your website or landing page where you actually offer your program. This is where the actual selling happens. I'll talk more about this in the next couple of videos, but for now, try to master generating traffic and leads will be flowing like water into your pipeline. I hope you guys have found this helpful. This took a lot of time actually to put all in one place, to write this sheet. If you need this sheet as a foundational base for for making your next or your first kind of video or your next video, even if you've been making videos on YouTube, then go to the first link down below in the bio, and I'll be giving you this away for free. Hopefully you found this video helpful, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more. See you in the next one. Salam.